Good morning and welcome to Shelley's Show and Tell. I'm Shelley Hancock, and thank you so very much for taking your Monday morning to spend with us to start the week off on the right, what will we call it? On the right leg, on the right arm, just
Right
getting
foot.
the right foot. There we go. I knew it was one body part. Today we're going to talk about our Real Balance Serum. This is an incredible product, and I've got Jess Gable with us, our Chief Success Officer, who just knows this product, well, all of our products, by the way, inside and out. So I'm going to let her take over with that part. But as I do every Monday morning, today we're going to read from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, which all of our team here at Shelley Hancock Consulting and Skin Experts are all reading through right now as a whole. So this little part I'm going to read is from habit number 2. In developing our own self-awareness, many of us discover ineffective scripts, deeply embedded habits that are totally unworthy of us, totally incongruent with the things we really value in life. Habit 2 says we don't have to live with those scripts. We are responsible to use our imagination and creativity to write new ones that are more effective, more congruent with our deepest values, and with the correct principles that give our values meaning. And then this little section, and I can change. I can live out my imagination instead of my memory. I can tie myself to my limitless potential instead of my limiting past. I can become my own first creator. That's super, super powerful, you guys, because as children, a lot of things are said to us that we take in as part of who we are. And now as adults, it's not serving us. It's not helping us move forward in life. So that one, I like highlighted and highlighted again, because it just really hit me. So Jess, with your words of wisdom.
I love that. That really resonates with me. I think everyone at some point has to do that moral inventory where you do a reflection of self and you realize that you're running some scripts that belong to other people. They might belong to your parents, to a teacher, to a partner, meaning they said something to you, or they taught you something that instilled a belief structure inside you, whether it's I'm not good enough, or work looks like this, 9 to 5, or one for me, and I do like to wake up early now as we age, but was, successful people wake up early, and work these hours. And I had to sit down and really take some time to be like, what scripts do I love that someone else taught me? And we talked about that before, Shelley, and I love the story of me just realizing that I was running the script of a man and dressing like a man. And then I met you and you kind of showed me that you were running your own script, that women don't have to wear button-down business suits and like you can show up in your own power. And even then realizing, oh, I'm still running scripts that I didn't realize, and we can put them down and we can really run effectively. And we can also decide to make one of them our own, because there are some that I really passionately love that I've learned from other people. I think that's so powerful when you realize that everything is kind of an illusion and you have to make an architecture for yourself.
I love it. I think we can all kind of look back in at least one script that we got from childhood that we've brought into adulthood that, isn't right. This one, for some reason, just pops up for me. I had a dance teacher, very young girl, little girl, cute little body, but I had a dance teacher pull me aside one day after class and said to me, "You look like the kind of girl who's going to get cellulite." Now, isn't that an interesting thing to say to a young girl? And I have kept that with me all my life. And I swear I have cellulite because of her. No, but it wasn't her fault. It was that I took it in so strongly that I believe that's part of the reason why. So like, what other things did we take in that it's time to let go of them?
Can I share just a recent story? Actually, 2 days ago, I was getting dressed, and as a woman, I think it's important. I think we have a lot of women who follow us, and I was dressed, and it's a bit personal, but I saw my underwear lines. And I must have spent a good half an hour trying to erase my underwear lines from my outfit. And like, maybe I don't wear underwear. And I was like running this script and really picking myself apart until I literally said out loud, Jessica, just do what feels comfortable, wear it. You look fantastic, rock it. Just stop. Why? Why are you picking yourself apart? And that script that I have to be perfection, or just learn to love ourselves and work and do the work to love ourselves. We work in the skincare industry. Obviously, we're helping people really embrace their aging process and love themselves in their journey gracefully. But then to just really accept that some of these things are unique things, badges of honor that you've earned, right? As you've aged, and then just really not running this script that maybe society gave to you.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Jess. Let's move on to our Real Balance Serum. This is a back bar product. This is not one that we retail. It is used in treatment. We formulated it to be used in an oxygen infusion treatment, but I have to tell you, we are finding that this is such an incredible product that if you do not have an oxygen infusion machine, you still need to be using this product. So I'm going to let you take over, Jess.
I love this product. Honestly, my first experience, the first words I heard were from Joanna, and that's one of our formulators. And she said when she used the product, it made her skin feel like rubber. And that was enough for me because I have pores, which Shelley, you've mentioned to me, that's just age. I thought there might be some unique thing that was causing this, but nope, age is the thing. And I used the product and I literally could not disagree with the fact that it really helps. And that's because it has, witch hazel and some astringent properties and some beautiful ingredients that support our skin. And I want to talk about a few that we haven't talked about in past training. But first, to just really realize that all of the cool products, because Shelley is the machine queen, and because we know that everyone is with us because of that, we really wanted to build products that would cohesively work with your machines, your toys in your treatment room. And this is one of those products that really offers a lot of benefits and flexibility with different modalities. And so that's one thing that I really love. It is a product that is designed to support your acneic skin types, your larger pore size, your oily skin, and really help with that sebum production because of the ingredients. And they're very synergistically put together, but it works really well because it offers a beautiful glide. And one of the first ingredients in here is actually distilled water. So we know it's going to have an amazing conductivity. And it's a really great serum to use, yes, with your oxygen machine, but it is very multifaceted, and you can also cocktail it, which you'll find with the Cool line. You can cocktail our products and get a unique treatment specifically for your clients, which is so exciting because we don't want it to get boring. We want to get our clients results. And sometimes we see our clients, I hear it all the time inside Skin Experts, where they've come to us because their skin has plateaued. Right? And it's because we're doing the same thing over and over. And in the beginning, it created results, but our skin is adapting and becoming, evolved. And now we need to grow with it. So the Real Balance, that first ingredient, that distilled water, one thing that I know you may know, but sometimes we forget. And I think it's important to get back to our grassroots, right? Back to the basics when you're trying to talk to a client about your products or why it's so special. But for you as estheticians, that filtered water is purified. And what that means for you is it's safe now we don't use steamers so much, but in your steamer, because whatever you do in your treatment room, we support you. It's better for your client's skin than obviously tap water, which could damage or degrade. But really giving you the removal of those minerals and chemicals so you can get that benefit of hydration to your client's skin. And then also just knowing that if you see distilled water in any product, you can guarantee that it's going to give and provide absolutely beautiful moisturization. It's just something that's really important inside our products. And there's a beautiful synergy from Shelley to our formulators to our chemists, really working hard to make sure that our products work the best they can. And the combination of the ingredients is actually allowing us to have the perfect amount. It's not about having a really high level of everything or a really extreme effect. Sometimes the slower we go, the more we grow. And the less we, compromise that matrix of collagen that's inside the skin, or the more we honor our mature skin, for those who are where we are and wherever you're at in the journey. So really knowing that this is a great product to, one, bring the moisture back in, but still has that witch hazel, which is going to give that, astringent sort of effect that the acneic skin wants and the pores need. And then we combine it with another ingredient that we haven't really touched on before in our training in the past on Shelley Show and Tell, which is that aloe. And aloe is actually the same pH balance as the skin. And so we're taking into consideration, like getting that pH balance back to like that homeostasis, showing the skin where to go, giving it that journey where it can really return to where it needs to be. It's got that antioxidant, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory property. So it's like trifold, right? Pair it with that distilled water. It's calming. It's going to soothe, and it's going to be really, really rich in those really important vitamins and minerals that your skin needs to complete a healthy cell. We've mentioned it before. All of our cells in our body need somewhere between like 17 minerals and vitamins, 14 antioxidants, and several essential fatty acids. And we don't know what we're missing, right? We can eat and do as best we want, but inside Cool and in Shelley Hancock products and equipment, we've taken into consideration that layering of the modality with the equipment and getting your skin what it needs, filling the gaps. So if you're not getting it, it's there. And if you are getting it, well, then your body will just flush it out, and that's okay. It won't be using it. So we get our A, our C, our E, and our B12, our folic, our magnesium, potassium, sodium, and zinc inside aloe. We all know that you probably somewhere in your childhood, your mom had that aloe plant that she would hack a branch off of and, use it on your sunburn or something. But this is done in a way that it's not sticky or tacky or goopy afterwards when you're using it. It has all those polysaccharides. Really what those do is help the cell proliferation, the cell turnover, and that aloe is really powerful. It's such a long-running, holistic, natural botanical ingredient that has been proven over time to give beautiful results. And I think that's really, really beautiful inside our product, that we've taken sustainable ingredients, paired them powerfully with other ingredients to amplify the performance, whether it's that hemp, microalgae, and probiotic, and combinations thereof. Not every one of our products has all of them, but most of our products have them. So you can be guaranteed that when you layer this in your treatment room with your at-home regimen, your client is getting everything they need to nourish their skin. So just talking about a few of the ingredients, and just knowing that this has those foundational ingredients like the C and the E and everything that you want for your skin to help with anti-inflammatory properties. And aloe is also one of those ingredients that I don't know what your problem point is, but for me, those dark circles under my eyes as I've been aging are only getting worse. And this is just not great for that acneic type skin. But actually, if you have that client who is targeting those types of problems, this is a great product that will help because of that aloe. And then we have those other beautiful ingredients, that, the malic and the glycol, and then you have the Matrixyl 3000, which is a very unique sort of peptide that offers you the support of the collagen synthesis in the way that it will help firm and lift and tone. So a little bit about the ingredients, but then let's just pivot over to where you could use this or how you could use this in your treatment room, because we know we could use it with and in conjunction with the oxygen machine, and that's going to really push it deep into the skin and allow to remove the bacteria. And the product itself is a bit more viscous. So you can reach out to your account manager and she'll really walk you through the steps of how you could use the product. But you can also use this product, a thin layer before your green LED. and really I'll offer some results. And then we even have a protocol and some training materials on how you can use this with the Regenerate, which is a really great, depending on what you're doing and what type of client you're dealing with, you could be using this as sort of one of the stepping stones as you go on the journey with your client. In, helping with pigmentation and scarring and, really helping with texture on the skin and using your Regenerate. So there's a lot of flexibility. And then even being able to cocktail this product in conjunction with maybe our hyaluronic, or that's our hydration primer, or our mask, and some different ways that you can use these products to create some flexibility, and using it with pieces of equipment that have conductivity as well. So because it has a lot of hydration inside it. So I don't want to go too far, because we know a little goes a long ways when it comes to knowledge, a little goes a long ways when it comes to product, and, getting that information and then really putting it to action immediately to see what you've learned and how it works. But I'm going to hand it over to you a little, Shelley. Do you want to share a little bit more of your experience and journey with these products? And we can talk about what we've been seeing in the treatment rooms ourselves as well.
Yeah, interestingly enough, this is a product I really wanted to add because I actually had this many, many years ago and then was unable to get it. So I gave my whole ingredient list to Joanne and team. And so when they came back with it for me, because I don't have that type of skin, I didn't do a lot of working with it, let's put it that way. And most of my clients now are aged. So I was just trusting that this is a good product. And then a couple of weeks ago, I got a pimple on my nose and I was like, oh my gosh, I've got a Zoom tomorrow. I've got to get rid of this. So Real Balance Serum, ran in, took just a pump of it and put it on there. I could immediately feel the active ingredients. I was like, oh, okay, and then the next morning I woke up and it was like the inflammation was down. You could barely see it. I was like, okay, we really do have a good product here. That's when my mind started rolling, like how it could be used in all the ways you just talked about. So I don't know, now I'm just super excited about this product and using it in so many different ways in treatment. So don't just think of it as something to be used in the oxygen machine by any means.
I really love what I'm seeing in working with the estheticians in our new location here. We've been working a little more frequently with them, training and developing. So we're seeing how quickly the results have happened. And we have two younger estheticians who have been dealing with really acneic skin, one due to her diet and lifestyle change, which we managed to really take control. But the results that we've been seeing in literally 7 days, absolutely astounding, in using the skin scrubber, the ultrasonic spatula to really support, using the enzyme, and then pairing it, with this. And I could see the results in front of me right before my eyes as we were doing the treatment. From point A to the end of her treatment, you could literally see a substantial progression just in that one treatment. And I could see it. And so could both of the ladies. So that was just super encouraging to see that. And then over the span of a week, 2 weeks, because our products are so nourishing and they have that probiotic that supports the skin, and really making sure that we're supporting the healthy bacteria and we're also not depleting the skin. We're able to do that. We're able to work with the skin a little more frequently, giving it that 7 days and then coming back and doing extractions. And the extractions on Katie's skin I was right in there. It was so interesting to watch and see how easily they happened because of the quality of the combination of those products, and using our enzyme and following the steps and protocols with the modalities, and then coming back literally a week later and being able to get everything going so quickly. And so she's just so happy. And again, the results with that Real Balance, it's such a complementary product to what we need for those clients who are dealing with that acneic skin, because it's such a vulnerable thing.
Oh, definitely. Emotionally vulnerable, definitely.
Confidence, yeah.
So Jess, next week, let's talk about the OxyPro serum, which was also developed for the oxygen machine, but then again, here's another product that's so yummy that we can use it in so many ways. So let's do that next week. Okay.
Exciting. Yes.
Awesome. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us. You go about your day, make it absolutely beautiful, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.